Aho, ake. Ape tu dechet unhea takape. Ako Dakota Iapi. Okihi watching. O dechet unhea takape. Kahina niepi do. Unspenic ichiapte. Teach yourself. Dakota Iapi kinde. Tokata kia watching ayapte. You're going to need it in the future. Tokata kia in the future. Hechaon. That is the reason why hechaon dechet unhea takape. Unskampish niched artiste ravoche kia picta. Before we start, I'm going to say a short prayer. Ask Creator to be with us as we go forward with the language of our people, your language, the Dakota language. I will ask Creator to help us, help you learn the language. Hechitro mitake. Ka te wa kanta ki to. Ake tiste de hoye chichik tom ka apeto ashte cheka unyak upe. Ope de ichichero. Ake Dakota Iapi. Hai kikcho chin ha de chin unhea takape. Oka ed chunga dina onyak yapte. O te we wa hechin. O Dakota Iapi te khinki daga. Unspe chichi ka unshiki daga okya o. O da Dakota Iapi. Akiktish unkaba. Hechin yoti yikia. Ma unipe. Hechin oke deche kawite unhea takapido. Hechin ushunki dapo ato kantaka. O Dakota kia ke hechi. Aina jimta tokata kia. Dakota Iapi wichoch anke dina haduhawash agya. Aimani ptedo aya hechira. Ato wa kantanka wa chinchi acha. Aushumaki daga adina onki apo. Omitaku yawas. Aho. Kohechitu out there in YouTube land. Anakaptanakape. Those of you that might be listening or might be listening at a different hour, maybe this evening or whatever. However you're going to view this video, I urge you to listen well, to practice the language. If you know some words, some sentences, start using it now. That's the only way you will be proficient at it, is to learn and to use it. I'm going to use this Dakota sayings as survival booklet. Dakota Wichoye. Wadaka pi oyaki pi hecha, huh? Maybe Takoja can zoom in. These are available here in Sioux Valley. Maybe at the school. You can pick one up. I'm going to be using this for today. Just to make some words or sentences around these words here. Maybe 1 or 2 pages we'll go through. Washte. Oh, hechi tukte. Unka ampetu. This day ampetu oashte chake. It's a beautiful day. Ampetu oashte chake do. Ka waktapo. Be careful. Waktapo. Chaga takad. It's icy. Chaga do. Nash detekte noch. Word of the day. Shduta. Word of the day. Shduta or shdute. It's slippery. We've come to wetu itko Iapi. We're going towards the spring weather, spring months. So there's always a build-up of ice here and there, so you got to really Really watch where you step. Iwang mayani pte. Watch where you're stepping, mayani, as you walk. Watch where you're stepping. Itun pehaya is be careful. Let's put that up there. Itun pehaya. Itun pehaya. Careful. Itun pehaya mani. Itun pehaya mani. Mani po. Mani wo. Po is everybody or more than one. Wo is just when you're talking to somebody, an individual. Itun pehaya mani wo. Be careful walking. Itun pehaya mani po. You, all of you here in front of me, be careful on how you walk. Shidu te. It's slippery. Chaga. Icy. Ice is chaga. So a word of caution, itun pehaya. So in this booklet, Dakota Iapi, Dakota Wichoya. Iapi is sayings. Unka for acknowledgements or saying hello and those kinds of things. The female word for hello or hi is ha. Ha. H-A-N, ha. For a male, it's ho, or some say how. Ho or how is hi or hello. It's spelled H-O, and how I use it myself personally is how. It's H-A-U, it's how. Doked yaon. Doked yaon, huh? How are you? I'm going by the booklet here. Doked yaon, huh? How are you doing? Oh, chakahu mayaza. My back is sore. Chakahu. Mayaza. Nawashdute. I slept. Mahichbai. I fell. Chakahu. My back. Mayaza. I'm sore. Heched wa'un. Heched wa'un. That is how I am. So when you ask me the question, or if you ask a question, how you are doing, you say, Do kariyan ha. Ah, chakal mayaza. Nawash dute. Or you can say, Washte. Washte. I'm fine. I am good. Or you can add on to it. Washte ye. Or Washte do. Dayan wa'un. When you ask me, Do kariyan ha. Washte do. Dayan wa'un. I'm doing okay. I might say back to you, Nishto. Nishto. That means, and you? What about you? Nishto. And you might say the same words. Dayan wa'un. I am doing okay. Or you might be the one that said, Chakao mayaza. Nawash dute. Or pa mayaza. Ish hoachbe. That's the kind of conversations you would have when you meet somebody, your buddy, your friend, somebody that you know, somebody at work. Say, Dokarion, hachana gde. Hachana is this morning. Hachana gde. This morning. Dokarion, hachana gde. And you can say the same words again. Tayama is pamayaza, hoachbe. Makutu ke. I'm kind of tired. Makutu. Let's put that up there. That's a good word for these times. In the winter time, sometimes you have a cold. Makutuke. Makutuke. Makutu is an absolute. I'm feeling down. Makutu, I'm feeling down. Makutu, ke is when you're a little bit feeling down, just a little bit. Makutu ke, a little bit. I'm not, too well, and that's just an added to the absolute condition of makutu. You might have a cold, or you might have a toothache, whatever is making you feel a little bit down. You can say that to whomever is asking you, Nishto, makutu, pa maaza, dote maaza, throat, dote. He maaza, chakao maaza. Those kinds of words, everyday words. I know we're kind of repeating over some things that we have covered already, but that is the whole point of what we're doing. We keep on saying it over and over and over. You might get tired of it, but that only tells me that you are learning. If you know what I'm saying, and you know that I've been repeating it for the past month or so, that means to me, that tells me that you are learning in order to know that I'm repeating. So now the point is, now that you know that I'm repeating, now you know the language. Now the next step is to use it. Use the language. Remember earlier, a couple of weeks or 2 or 3 weeks ago, I said, pick a partner, your tahashi, or whomever, your friend, koda, and practice with each other. Practice using the words, even a single word. 2 words put together. Tokediya'un. How ashte? Even though you're lying, you're kutuke, but you say ashte, ashte. Dayan wa'un. Dayan wa'un. I'm doing okay. So if you noticed that we're repeating, but that's the whole thing that we're trying to do, be repetitive. Keep on saying, because language, like everyday language, is over and over. You hear it every day, the same thing over and over. The greetings or whatever it may be. Daily language, Dakota. There's only so many sentences that you could use in Dakota language. And it's not 1,000 sentences, no. In one day, you can maybe use, let's say maybe 50 or 20 sentences that it convey a message to whomever you're talking to. That's all that's required. And gradually you build on it. Like these everyday greetings. Use that. If you know that's what it is, well, use it. That is why we are here. To keep on saying these words, putting them in sentence form, for you to listen, to understand, and which is where you are now, if you know I'm repeating myself. To listen, to understand. The next step is to use it. If you know it, use it. Find somebody. Duwe iyaya wo. Duwe kichi woya hadakikte. Duwe kichi woya hadakikte. Kichi is with. Somebody, Duwe is somebody. Kichi is with. Woya hadakikte. You're going to talk. Wohadaka is talking. Duwe kichi woya hadakikte. Duwe oyadikte. You're going to look for somebody. Oyadikte. You're going to look. Oh, tahashi hiyo. Tahashi hiyo. Ayataka. That means, cousin, come here, sit. Tahashi hiyo. Ayataka. Ito wo hundakikte. We will speak. Dakota wo hundakikte. We will speak Dakota. Like that. And you encourage. Once you're done your little visit, Dokadiyaon, Tayawaon, Nishto, and all that, you say, Ha ashtera. Ha toshta ke. Ha toshta. We'll see. That means toshta ke. That sentence means we'll see each other again. Ha toshta ke. When we see each other again, ake again. Ake won hundakikte. Dakota won hundakikte. Ha toshta ke. And you get up and you part ways. A lot of people use that phrase, toshta ake. because there's no final goodbye in the Dakota language. You're always knowing that you're going to see each other again, whether in this lifetime or that lifetime up there. Toshtake. There's never a final. Bye, we'll see you later. Bye. No, there's no bye. Toshtake. And the other day, because I get messages on by text, and I try to correct where I feel correction is needed, and in a good way. I don't intend to put anybody down, but over the past while, several years or whatever it is, I used to, before we started the language, I used to just don't say anything, like say, thank you, okay? Yesterday, 2 people I kindly corrected how to say thank you. Since we started the language, I started to correct people when they say it, kind of like not fully. Like say, the correct way to say thank you in Dakota, for myself, and for maybe others, is Pidamayaye. A female might say Pidamayaye ye. Thank you. You made me thankful. Whatever it is that you did, maybe you pulled up a chair or something. Pidamayaye ye. You made me thankful by giving me this chair. Or the male will say Pidamayaye do. You'd say maybe you give somebody some water, wachpe or pijota sapa. And the male will say, Pidamayaye do. You made me thankful. What I hear now and then is pidamaya, or pidamaye. That doesn't convey the message that you made me thankful. Pidamaye is somebody made me thankful. Pidamaye. Well, who made you thankful? And for what? Pidamaye. Somebody did, but not this person that I'm talking to. So Pidamayaye is the correct way to say thank you very much. Pidamayaye. And I had to correct kindly a couple of people yesterday. This is how some people say it. Pidamaye. Well, when somebody says Pidamaye, then my question would be, who made you thankful? Who is the person that made you thankful? Because that's what you're saying to me, Pidamaye. Who? But when you say Pidamayaye ye or Pidamayaye do, that means you're talking to me. I did something that made them thankful. That's how I think the correct version is. Pidamayaye. Pidamayaye. And you can put the female version, ye or do, for male. Female and male. Pidamayaye do. That's how I would say it as a male. Pidamayaye ye. That's how a female will say it. So as I say, I had to correct in a good way how to say it properly. And I've seen it in written form too, different buildings or whatever here in the community. There'll be a poster and it says Pidamaya. And my question is, who for what? Who are you talking about? Pidamaya. Maybe creator? I don't know. But Pidamayaye is more specific. And that's, I think, the correct version. So just to go along like that, I will correct where I think correction is needed. And I'll do it in a way that I don't want to put anybody off, you know. I give encouragement with correction, you know. So I just wanted to, because the correct version is here. If you saw it earlier, pidamayaye. Pidamayaye, yeah. Pidamayaye, do. Thank you. Thank you very much. Henana, henana. That's all. Thank you. Henana. Henana. That's all. Henana. That's all. Thank you very much. If somebody is offering you something, like say tea or coffee or something like that, and you've had enough, then you say, Henana, that's good. Henana, pidamayaye do. Henana, pidamayaye ye. Henana, that's good. Thank you very much. That's all. Thank you. I'll see you again. I'll see you again. Dokshita ake wachiake kte. Dokshita ake wachiake kte. I will see you again. How is it outside? Takad doketu ha? Takad doketu ha? How is it outside? Mashtedo, it's sunny. Mashtedo. Wahi hai, it's snowing. Magaju, magaju. Takad, outside. Owashte chake ye, for a female. Owashte chake do, for a male. It's a nice day outside. Takad. Owashte chake do. It's a nice day. Or if it's snowing, raining, whatever, cold, you can say it's a bad day. Washteshniya. It's not good. It could be windy, it could be slippery, it could be anything outside. Takad. Washteshniya, as a female would say it, or a male would say, Washteshni do. It's not good outside. Takad yeshni, don't go outside. Takad is outside. Yeshni, don't go. Takad yeshni, wo. Wo is the kind of like a statement, you know. Takad yeshni wo is a statement. It's cloudy outside. It's cloudy. Amachpia ye. Amachpia ye. Takad, outside. Amachpia ye. Takad, amachpia do, as a male would say. Wahi he ye, or wahi he do. It's snowing. Wahi he, takad. Wahi he ye, wahi he do. Magaju ye, or magaju do. It's raining. It's raining. Tateampa. Tateampa ye. Takad tateampa do. Nina tateampa. It's very windy. Nina tateampa do. It's hot. Nina kate ye, or Nina kate do. It's very hot outside. Again here it's very windy. Nina tateampa ye, or Nina tateampa do. When you ask a question, when somebody asks you a question, even in English, if you want to answer yes or no, you say, here. Here is no. Here. Somebody might say, Naka otoeta ya'ihe. Did you go to town today? Naka. Otoeta ya'ihe. Say here. Here. Bedeshni. Bedeshni is I didn't go. Bede is going. Shni is not. Going not. Bedeshni. Otoeta bedeshni. Here. No. Or you can say Thank you very much. Or you can say yes, huh, or ho. Why? Dokecha. Dokecha. Why? Dokecha. Why? Otoenta yaihe. Why? Dokecha. Otoenta. Town yaihe. You went. Town you went. Otoenta yaihe. Dokecha otoenta yaihe. Dokia, where, or Dokia, where. Dokia yaihe. Where did you go? You might have went to his house earlier, or you might have went to his office, but the person you're looking for wasn't there. Had yakeshine. So you might say, Dokia, where? Yaihe. Or if you're on the phone, you phone somebody, and you don't know where they are. You can say, Dokia, where? Yaonhe, are you? Dokia yaonhe. You might say, I'm in town. Otueta waun. Otueta waun do. Or a female might say, Otueta waun ye. Dokia, where? Dokia. Good words, good little phrases for study purposes to teach yourself. Dukted. Dukted. Where? It's about a thing, right? Dukted. Where? Or you can say dukted. Where? In a physical location somewhere. You can phone somebody. Dukted yaun ha? Where are you? You might say, Brandon, Hechia waun. Hechia is over there. Brandon, Hechia waun. I am at. Waun. I'm there. Where? There. Dukted yaun ha? Brandon Hechia waun. Or Winnipeg Hechia waun. You can put the Washicha name for the city there, like Regina Hechia waun. Winnipeg Hechia waun. Bismarck Hechia waun. What? Taku? What? Taku? Somebody look at you funny. Say, Taku? What? Takto kamo, huh? What did I do? Taku to kamo, huh? Tak to kamo, huh? What did I do? Why are you looking at me like that? What? Taku? Taku? What? Me? Me. You? Nia? Takto kano. What are you doing? What did you do? Nia? Takto kano. Him or her? Ha. Ha is over there. He taku ha. Over there. He taku ha. What is that? Taku. What? He taku ha. If it's here, dead. De taku ha. What is this? De taku ha. Woapi ichahu hecha. The thing that you use to scratch on the paper. Woapi. Woapi's paper. Ichahu, to make a mark or scratch. Woapi ichahu hecha. That's what this is. Woapi ichahu. Woapi ichahu hecha. I might be checking my pocket. You might say, Taku, what? Taku, oya dehe. oyade, you looking for. Taku oyade he. Wo api chagu oade. I'm looking for my pen, my marker. Wo api chagu oade. When you say he at the end of a sentence, that's a question. Like nakach just now, nakach, I just used a question. Taku oyade he. He denotes a question. Taku oyade he. But you can also say it without the he. You can say taku oyade. It's still the same. But to finish it, the sentence, the full sentence, taku oyade he. He, when somebody says he, is a question. A question. Taku oyade he. Go away. Tokan. Somewhere else. Tokan. Iaya. Iaya. You go. Somewhere different. You go. Tokan. Over there. Over here. Gakya. Dechia. Dead. Gakya. Dechia. Dead. Tokan iaya wo. Tokan iaya. Iataka. Where? When iataka means sit down. Somebody says, iataka, and then I'll look around. Tukted, where? Tukted, where? Dead, right here. Dead, right here. Kakya, way over there. Kakya. Or dechia, over here. Dechia. Dechia iataka. Because there's no room here. Or if there's room here, you said dead here, dead iatakawa. No room here, kakya iatakawa. Dechia iatakawa, over here. Dechia iatakawa. Come here, hiu. Hiwa. Somebody's walking over there. You might wave at him and say, hiwa. Or hiu ito. Ito is more like a, hiu is just a kind of like a command, direct command, hiu. Hiwa. Ito means, well, it's kind of like a, not a full command, but you could if you want. Hiu. Hiu ito means, come over here, kind of like a questioningly. Hiu to, come over here once, to hiu to. Hiu is a command. Hiu, hiuo, or a female say hiu. You can say hiu ye if you want as a female, but hiu is usually as far as it's said for the female. Hiu. Come inside. You might be at the door looking out and you see your buddy standing out there. You might say, Timahed, inside. Tipi mahed, hiu. Hiu is come here. Timahed is, when you say that word timahed, it's inside of something. It's usually a house. So, timahed is derived from the word tipi. Tipi mahed hiu. Timahed hiu. Timahed hiu. Come inside, Usnike takad. Usnike da. Timahed hiu. A female might say, Usnike ye takad. Ma timahed hiu. When you see somebody doing something wrong, or they shouldn't be doing, don't do that. Hey chunshni. Hey chunshni. That's a good command. Hey chunshni wo. Don't do that. Hey chunshni po will be all of you that are doing it over there. Hechum shni po. All of you. Don't do that. Hechum shni po. Or hechum shni. Don't do that. Hechum shni. Don't do that. Before. Itokab. Itokab. Before. Itokab. Like say when your two people are walking. This one is itokab hiyaye to this one. They're walking. This one is itokab. This one is ichad. Ichad behind this guy. Ichad. Two people walking. Itokab mani. In front of this one, itokab mani. Deish, this one, ichad mani. They're going somewhere. When they're backing up, this one is itokab mani. Ichad mani. Itokab is before or in front of. Itokab could be if you're having a conversation and you're trying to remember whatever this person said before. Itokab takehese. What did you say before? Itokab takehese. You know, you can use it in that fashion. Itokab before. Ehana is itokab before it happened already. Ahana is long ago. Ahana or ihana, ehana, long ago. Ehana heched Iapi. Long time ago, this is what they said. Ehana heched Iapi. That is what they said. Ehana deched Iapi. Long time ago, this is what was said. That we're going to have a tough time, or whatever it may be. Ehana is long ago. Didn't make it on time. We can all say this at some point. Didn't make it on time. Iehan kagishni. Otoenta iaya. He went to town. Iehan kagishni. Or you can say mas opie, the store. The store. Heitkia iaya. He went that way. But it was closed. Iehan kagishni. Didn't get there in time. Iehan kagishni. Didn't make it on time. Iehan is about that time. Iehan is true, absolute. Iehan. Kage is make. Shni is not. Absolute, make, not. Iehan kage shni. Shni is always no or negative. Iehan kage shni. Or if you didn't make it on time, you can say Iehan wa kage shni. Iehan kage shni is somebody else than the person you're talking to. Iehan kage shni, whomever didn't make it in time. When you're talking about yourself, Iehan wa kage shni. I didn't make it on time. Or you can say to your friend or the person that you're talking with, Iehan ya kage shni. You didn't make it in time. Ya kage shni. Wa kage shni. Kage shni. Iehan. Ihakab, and we kind of talked about that before. Itokab and ihakab. Ihakab is after or behind. Ihakab. This is ihakab. This is itokab. Itokab, ihakab. When somebody is going outside, you can say ihakab yawo. Follow him. Behind. Follow him. Ihakab yawo. Follow him. Female will say ihakab ya. Ihakab ya. Early, like say in the morning, early morning, you can say achanach. Achanach. Early in the morning. We hinape shniched, before the sun rises. We hinape shniched. Achanach. Really early in the morning. Achanach. Wekta. I came awake. Wekta. Ibadotake, I sat up. Inawaji, I stood up. Achanach wekta, ibadotake, inawaji. Early this morning, achanach wekta. Like 5 o'clock or 4:30 this morning for me. Hiha echada, hiha is last night. Echada is early. Imunke, mishtimbe. Here echada imuke mishtimbe. I went to bed early last night. I slept. So hecha so nakachanach. Early this morning nakachanach. Wekta. I became awake. Ibadotake. I sat up. Inawash. I stood up for my day. Nakachanach. Tokaya, we talked about it. Tokaya first, the one that came in first, Tokaya. Tokaya. Ihakab. Ichat. Tokaya. Tokaya. Tokaya, you might be talking to somebody that's going to go to Otueta, to town, Otueta. You might say, Otueta, town, de shni ched. De is go, shni is not, ched. Shni ched is not. Otueta de shni ched. Tokaya first, Tokaya. You can say, before you go to town, come and see me. Otueta de shni ched. Tokaya, first, Tokaya, wayag ma'u wo. Come see me. Wayaka ma'u wo. Come and see me. Otueta de shni ched. Tokaya, first, Tokaya. Wamayag uwo. Come see me. Wamayag uwo. Wamayag is wamayaka. A shortened version of wamayaka. You see me, wamayaka wo. See me. Uwo, come, wamayaka wo. Otuata de shni ched, before you go to town. De tokaya, this is first. De tokaya, tokaya. De tokaya, this is first. This will be first. Whatever, if you're doing something, if you're putting some things together, you might say, you want this first. You say, de tokaya. De ihakam. De tokaya. De, this. That. Ka. Ka tokaya. De tokaya. Ka, de. Ka tokaya, de tokaya. First. Ahake, last. De ahake, this is going to be last. I'll give you this last. De ahake chichukte. This is the last time I will give you this. De ahake chichukte. Or ka, that. Ka ahake chichukte. I give you chichu. I will give you that last. De tokahaya. Ka ahake. I will give you. And so forth. Those are kind of like words words and sentences that you might use in everyday language. So as you go along, As you listen, you register it, then you start using it. Because if you don't start using it, then you're going to start forgetting it. So as you learn, you start using it. You will retain it. Retention. Studiajekte, you will know. Studiajekte. Nunca if you use it. Studiajekte. This is the whole idea of what we were doing. Remember earlier I said, and before I said, we are going to be repetitive. Unke will keep on saying it. Epa makikta, I will keep on saying it. Epa, as I said. Epa makikte. Make is here, I'm here. Make, I'm sitting here. Epa makikte. I will sit here and keep on saying it. Epa makikte. So that you will listen and you will hear, you will understand, and you will use. Because as I said before, there's only so many words and sentences that you can use in a full day. The next day, the day after, you say the same words again. Next week, you'll say the same words again. I've said this last year already. I've used these words last year. It's nothing new. I've used these words 10 years ago, 20 years ago. I keep on repeating it. I keep on using it. So as you use it, as you keep on using it, you retain it, and it just comes natural after a while. Because if you hear me saying these words and you know it, you're just, you know I'm repeating it. That's how I know that you're learning. The only thing left is for you to use it. Use it today, use it tomorrow. You can use it 10 years from now. Because it is up to you. Nia do. When the otanka, when the elders are gone, the ones that have the language, maybe 10 years time, maybe 20 years time, it will be up to you, to keep it going. If you go back to some of the sessions that we've had, you learn those words and those phrases, those sentences. It will give you an understanding of the Dakota language. So I advise you to do that. Listen well. And the reason why I urge you to listen well, understand and use it is because it is dependent. You're going to depend on this language in the future. And I've said it before. You have to remain Dakota. You have to remain Dakota by using the language and doing the culture in order to preserve your identity as Dakota. Because it's always, every day it's being challenged. And that is the policy set forth in the Indian Act, assimilation, in residential school. Kill the Indian in the child. These kinds of phrases. They didn't make these policies or say these things, for nothing. I mean, this is the mentality of the government to eventually, finish assimilation. Say, okay, we're done. You're self-governing or whatever. Now you can look after yourself. But as long as you remain Indian, these services or these things that we call rights cannot be taken away. That's the importance of why I keep on saying this. You must learn the language. You must use the language. You must do your cultural stuff, because that is how you're being evaluated by the federal government, whether you are who you say you are as a Dakota. And right now, there's talk out there, just a little bit of information, something for for the communities to think about. Some of the leaders out there in Indian country are talking about the second generation cutoff. If I'm a full-blooded Indian with language and culture, I'm a 6'1". I'm a 6'1". I'm full. I enjoy these rights. A 6'2" is an individual. A 6'2" individual is either parent is a full Indian, and either one of the parents is not full. It doesn't have status. They're considered 6'2". So I'm full. I'm 6'1". Somebody that has a parent that doesn't have full status, then that person is considered a 6'2". A half status, half Indian or whatever. The government is talking about that today, to take out the 6'2s. Remember I'm saying? I just finished saying you have to remain Dakota. You have to remain Dakota, use the language, practice the culture. There's a cutoff date somewhere down when there's going to be a legislation made, and they're going to do away with the 6'2s, the half Indians, the half status ones. That's being talked about now. So think about these things, and that is the reason why I say, Dakota po, be Dakota. Dakota je yohapo, have an Indian name. Dakota woh Dakao, talk Dakota. Dakota wichocha yohamanua, walk with the culture, the ways of the Indian Dakota. Walk with that. Because then nobody can take these away from you. What is promised to you by Creator? What is given to you by the federal government? You have to protect that. So I just wanted to say that a little bit, before I finish the first session, and that will be it for the first session. Hey, Chitado, I hope you learn well, and I hope you're listening, retaining, and using it. Hey, Chitado, toshtaka.
Bitak Iapi. I talk hetchen was come to them when ich taku ich nukten na dostanga. Hawana kinde kaito misto takuktena you hawa skankte. My friends and relatives, I'm taking over to the second part. Mr. McKay has left and I will take over. And I'll, with my part, I will continue to do what I was doing before, doing the short phrases. Like he said before, everything is repetitive, and that's what I have been doing. So the phrases that I'm going to teach are the same ones that we went through before. So I have maybe about 10 of them here that we'll do today. And again, I'll say them about 2 or 3 times over, and we'll go on to the next one like that. So the first one that I have is Uspema kiaye. Uspema kiaye. Uspema kiaye. Uspema kiaye, meaning teach me. Teach me how to do it. Uspema kiaye. Umaspishniye. 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 I don't know how. Umaspishniye. I don't know how. Ake u. Ake u. Ake u yeah. Ake u yeah. Come again. Come again. Ake u yeah. Wote wahadaye. Wote wahadaye. Wote wahadaye. Wote wahadaye. I am hungry. Wote wahadaye. Washpawayekte. 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 I will cook something. Washpawayekte. I will cook something. Water. Water, yeah. Water. Eat. Water, yeah. Eat. Wotab. Instead of wotapi, we can also shorten it to Wotab means everybody eat. Wotapi, or wotab, everybody eat. Wawatekteye, 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 I am going to eat. Wawatekteye, I am going to eat. Dayan imapie, dayan imapie, dayan imapie, I am full. Dayan imapie, I am full. Iomakpi, Iomakpie, Iomakpie, I am happy. Daya imapiga Iomakpie, I am happy and full. Daya imapi naku Iomakpie, I am full and happy. Ayushta, Ayushtaya, Ayushtaya, leave it alone. Ayushtaya, leave it alone. Hanaka, 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 wait. Hanaka, wait. Daya ichanu ye. Daya ichanu ye. You did well. Daya ichanu ye. You did well. Oaki hiye. Oaki hiye. Oaki hiye. Oaki hiye. I can do it. Oaki hiye. I can do it. Oaki hi shniye. Oaki hi shniye. Oaki hi shniye. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oaki hi shniye. Oaki hiye. I can do it. Oaki hi shniye. I can't do it. Hechu shniye. Hechu shniye. Hechu shniye. Don't do that. Hechu shniye. Don't do that. Hechum shni. Hechum shniye. Or you can say Hechum bi shniye. Hechum bi shniye. Or Hechum shniye. We're talking to more than one person. Don't do that. Hechum bi shniye. Hechum shniye. Don't do that. Talking to one, more than one person. If you're just talking to one person, Hechum shniye. Hechum shniye. Dueda. Hechum shniye. Dueda. Hechum shniye. Dueda. Hechum shniye. Nobody does that. Nobody does that. Nina iokpi mayaye. Nina iokpi mayaye. Yeah. Nina iokpi mayaye. You made me very happy. You made me very happy. Nina iokpi mayaye. You made me very happy. So I'll go back and I'll repeat everything again, and I'll just leave it there. We'll be done after doing my repeat. Uspema kia. Uspema kia. Teach me. Uspema kia. Teach me. Omaspishnia. 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 I don't know how. Ake uye. Ake uye. Ake uye. Come again. Ake uye. Come again. Wote wahadea. Wote wahadea. Wote wahadea. I am hungry. Washpawaye kteye. Washpawaye kteye. Washpawaye kteye. I will cook something. Washpawaye kteye. Wotaye. Wotaye. Or wota to one person. Wota. Wotab. Wotab, yeah. For more than one person. Wotab, yeah. Wotab, yeah. You can say it wotab, yeah, or wotab, yeah. Talking to more than one person. Wawate kteye. Wawate kteye. I am going to eat. Wawate kteye. I am going to eat. Daya ima pia. Daya ima pia. Daya ima pia. I am good and full. Ilmak pia. Ilmak pia. I am happy. Ionik pia. Ionik pia. Are you happy? Ionik pia. Are you happy? Ayushta. Ayushta, yeah. Leave it alone. Ayushta, yeah. Leave it alone. Hanaka, yeah. Hanaka, yeah. Hanaka. Wait. Wait now. Hanaka. Wait. Daya ichu. Daya ichanu, yeah. Daya ichanu, yeah. Daya ichanu, yeah. You did well. Daya ichanu, yeah. Wana ichu, yeah. Wana ichu, yeah. Wana ichu, yeah. Do it now. Wana ichu, yeah. Do it now. Oaki here. Oaki here. Oaki here. I can do it. Oaki he shnia. Oaki he shnia. I can't do it. I can't do it. Hechushni. Hechushnia. Don't do that. Hechushni. Hechumshni. Hechumshni. Hechumpishni. When you're talking to more than one person. Hechushnia. Or hechumpishnia. Don't do that to more than one person. Dueda hechushnia. Dueda hechushnia. Dueda hechushnia. Nobody does that. Dueda hechushnia. Nobody does that. Nina yomak pi. Maya, Nina Yomak Pi Maya. You made me very happy. Nina Yomak Pi Nina Yok Pi Maya. That's how you're supposed to say it. Nina Yok Pi Maya. You made me very happy. So, my friends, these are the 10 phrases. And like I've always said, it's good to record these and to listen to them over and over and, get the proper pronunciation of a lot of these words because, we like to get that pronunciation, the proper pronunciation in there because, sometimes if we make a slight or different pronunciation, it could mean a whole different word. So we have to be very careful, as we're saying these words. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but this is our language, and we need to say them in the proper way in order for the other person to understand when you're trying to talk to them. So, and if anybody ever, says that you're not saying it the proper way, you tell them or ask them, well, teach me the proper way. I'm trying, I'm learning. That's all we need to say. So that way, the other person will, be able to help you with some of the pronunciation of the words. So with that, my friends and relatives, I know I've did a little bit of it, a little bit of repeat of what I have done previous, and we will continue to do that again tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do some more verbs added to some of the nouns, make our own words up. So with that, my friends and relatives, I will end my lesson here and we will see you again.